getting career minimum. Call hit boy for beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, I swing the pendulum. If the bag good, I'm gonna give her some. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. Never lied in my rhymes, you can go ask Jennifer. That's my mom's name. I create and find change. My mind frame ensures that.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see the dynamic Justin Fields. He's looking for a milestone 5,000-yard season and maybe a little hardware come February as well. It's the Panthers and the Bucs on Sunday night.
The Carolina Rains have arrived as we are inside a soggy Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Panther ball club as they interplay here. It's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really...
Set to go now on a wet and rainy night, and we are underway in the final game of a busy Sunday. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. Oh, what a move. They'll take that 14 yards on play number 1. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Well, that was a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And I think our statistician ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Past the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bucs put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields. And they'll begin by running the option. And some space here. There he goes, left side. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team has truly enjoyed the score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big stroke like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Dante Jackson picks it, and the Panthers are going to take possession of the football.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season, and in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing, but clearly there's some growing still to do.
They'll start out here with the option left.
Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a first down. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. Up the middle they go. Tatum. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
Here we go on 4th down. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed he did not. They stop him. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. They begin with a run by Fournette. Tackle coming from the safety, Trey Flowers.
These two teams, they met in Charlotte earlier in the year with the Panthers coming out on top. So a win here in Charlotte would give them the season sweep.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first. Inside handoff now to Fournette. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Left side here. That's complete to Godwin. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Back to throw here. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. You know what it is?
7-7, our score after 1. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Uchenna Nwosu has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Carolina getting set to take the field.
A kind of a lucky break on the turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
The tackle by Robert Quinn.
Well, obviously they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. The quarterback run good for 10 that time, but it does lead to a 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Ran it last time. Now Fields to throw.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
One play action. Fields.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
The Panthers at 12-1 now to start play. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now because, to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them play, not just in their winning, but how they're getting it done.
On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option.
And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line.
They snap it to Fields.
That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Fields.
Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there with another touchdown, number 24 on the year.
And the Panthers have taken the lead.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that makes the score 14-7. So that drive in total 8 plays, and Carolina scores to cap it off.
The attention shifting back to Chris Godwin and the rest of the Tampa offense.
Well, he's within shouting distance of a 1,000-yard season. Going to need a pretty good finish, though, if he wants to reach that mark.
Well, I like how you phrased it, partner. He is within shouting distance. If he stays on this pace, he's got a shot at it. But he needs a big game in there, right, to make sure that he gets it. So you know that during the week, in practice, and look, he asks for the ball all the time anyway. He's really going to ask for the ball and let his quarterback know he's open.
2nd down, back to Fournette.
That 2nd down play, that's a -4. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. He and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. It'll be a gain of 7, but I'd imagine we'll see the punt team here on 4th down.
Jake Camarda sent on now to punt this away.
50 fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return.
And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. Play fake, now Fields to throw.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got a man, complete.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
They'll run here with Hubbard.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
Holding offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
A terrible spot for a holding call as he'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 2nd down and goal.
Fields.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Fields now to throw.
The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
On 4th down, Fields.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. And the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So it's halftime here in Charlotte with the Panthers out on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Well, the Panthers ready to go back to work to start the 3rd quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
On 2nd down now, Tatum, and they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here's Fields.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
14 yards that time and a first down on the keeper.
I'd sure love to offer some advice to the defensive coordinator, but his guys are just getting run over by an offense that's executing like a well-oiled machine.
On first down, Fields. He's going to look deep for more. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
On the option left is Fields.
It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a third down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Back to throw, Fields.
And that is incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on third down.
Here we go on fourth down, Fields.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. And the Panthers turned away on fourth down. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he's got room. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. They'll look to throw here on first down.
Looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on fourth down. That's what got him this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Carolina offense about ready to go. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll start with the option. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. I'll tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the first down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach and probably his agent, too, saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. This is caught inside the 15. Over 30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now it's Fields. Touchdown! DJ Moore from 4 yards out. And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it concludes with a touch. DJ. This one fielded at the 5. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
And they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This one fielded at the 5. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Bucs ready to take over once again. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's going to be... Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. And we're back now in Charlotte.
It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the fourth quarter. They'll look to throw now on first down. Dumps it off to Fournette.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
They'll look to throw.
A quick pass here to Godwin.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 31-yard line. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw.
This one taken in by Otten. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Buccaneers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point from McManus is good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. Well, we do know, Charles, they will be in the playoffs. They currently sit at pole position number 1, but nothing's set in stone right now. They still have to earn that top spot.
And it makes me reflect back to preseason when you and I do our tours of camps. The prevailing message in each and every one of them was what? Win the division.
Win the division.
Win the division. You know you're in the playoffs. It means something. It means a home game. It means a number of other things, but winning the division is paramount. You're right. They won't step off the gas here.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Excellent job on the keeper. 20 yards and a 1st down.
It looked like almost a miscommunication defensively because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball, but the assignment gets mixed up. That's the end result. Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Considering they've seen him have some big gains against them throughout this game, that's got to feel like a measure of revenge as they trap him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
And Marshall's got it. The 20. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
Late game, that hurt.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out and score again. Can he get it done?
He's got it in, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. To throw is Fields. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. 23 yards, the final tally. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Panthers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead now up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. So now the Bucs down by 2 touchdowns. And time, a huge factor. They'll have one play here just north of the 2-minute warning. They'll come out throwing here on first down. That'll be taken in downfield by Godwin. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Back to throw now on first down. That's complete to Otten. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. They'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. He's got Otten. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. Back to throw again. They'll swing this out to Fournette. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 25-yard line. It's a short, puts it on the carpet, it's out, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. On second down, Tatum. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on third down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Now a handoff up the middle. Tatum to about the 33-yard line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. That one looks like he'll throw here.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
He'll find his man, Terrace Marshall, complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Up the middle they go.
Tatum.
And they'll get the spike off with 6 seconds to go.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little a little extra on top. Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call the game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt.
It's another one. We got another one.